Right, I've just come to Tesco. Just to show everyone, I saw it online and I wanted to check for myself.
What Laura Nina really means is she has seen a few far-right and conspiracy influencers making videos kicking off over some sweets being sold in Tesco. So Laura Nina being Laura Nina has to run down to her local Tesco, gets out her phone and do a live feed and make it all about her. Because Laura Nina wants to be the Queen Truther. Reality and fact don't matter, as you will soon see.
Right, candy kitten sweets. Looks rather innocent. Sweets aimed at the children.
Just like I said, and it didn't take long. Reality and facts don't matter to Laura Nina. These sweets are on the top shelf, which is at least 5.5 feet off the floor, and placed next to the Bassett's Licorice All Sorts. I don't think you have thought this one through, Laura, but that won't matter to Laura Nina's gullible followers, who will be raging at this stage of her live feed.
Especially right now, I'm actually shaking. I'm so angry. I'm actually shaking right now. So, aimed at the children.
How many little kids do you know that can see packets on shelves that are at least 5.5 feet off the floor? But this has made Laura Nina shake with rage. She is such a drama queen.
As you know, sweets are where children go, yeah? Never take a sweet from strangers, never take sweets from people you don't know, because we know sweets are the money of the predators for the children.
Charlie and I were in the park. Then this man came up and said, "Would you like a carbon neutral, vegan recipe, fruity explosion, wild strawberry, gourmet sweet?" And with that woke talk, I was like putty in his hands. Until Charlie pulled me back. Charlie said, "You're a dirty woke lefty pedophile, and if you don't piss off, he will get Laura Nina to rip your fucking eyes out."
So now we've got these candy kitten sweets. Right, now look at this. Netflix, sex education, candy kittens, wild strawberry sweets, right? Netflix. Let this sink in. Sex education.
Now with this tiny bit of information, we can do a bit of critical thinking and do some researching on that tool available to everyone. Google, and we will search for Netflix sex education. As you have probably gathered from the title, this is a Netflix series, and searching on Google we can see Netflix is currently on season 4. Looking on imdb.com we can see a trailer. For this series, let's have a gander and see if this is an animation aimed at the little one.
Hi, I'm Otis Milburn and I am incredibly awkward and I struggle with public speaking. And I am also a bit of a mess. I didn't kiss anyone until I was 16 years old, and I've had problems wanking and fingering. I suffer from anxiety, and I feel misunderstood a lot of the time. I've had my heart broken by people I like, and I've hurt people who like me. So, I am a mess, but I think all teenagers are, and I think that's why it's so important that we can talk.
Just send her your dick. Shut up. Just send it. Root to tip.
As we can see from the trailer, this Netflix series is not aimed at the little ones, but is aimed at teenagers and young adults, and is not as bad as some of the things that were said on Channel 4's In-Betweeners, which was aired on TV for all to watch with no restrictions.
So I had one bent over the table here. There was one up here who I was fingering, and I was just toe fucking the one on the floor.
Whilst your parents were sleeping in bunk beds just over there. Quality. It's amazing how good you are with birds, Jay.
What can I say? It's a gift.
So when do we get to meet these three lucky ladies?
Well, you can't. They've gone back to the Playboy Mansion.
Let that sink in. Let's turn it round. Let this sink in. Look at that. Right? Sweets, but make it gourmet. Sweets and sex, they go hand in hand. Obviously, after all, they both aim to make you feel good, right? So we've teamed up with hit Netflix show, Sex Education, celebrate sex, the fun times, the awkward times, and the downright dirty times. No judgment here, just a whole lot of love. This is aimed at children. This is aimed at children. So it's okay now for children to pick this up.
Shock horror. Some sweets that have been rebranded for a Netflix series has some adult-themed text on the back of the packaging. But Laura Nina will say these are sweets, and kids eat sweets. Guess what, Laura Nina? Do you go mad every time you walk into a newsagent's or petrol station? These places sell magazines, and kids love magazines. But on the top shelf, there are adult-themed magazines. Why these are on the top shelf? Because they are not aimed at children. Just like these poxy sweets that have got the truffers in a frenzy.
And by the way, it looks like... Oh, I didn't see that on there. There you go, we've got condoms. There you go, we've got a condom there, right? So play it safe, we've got a condom.
These are adult-themed sweets, for goodness sake. And to be honest, what is wrong with that message? With the rise of sexually transmitted diseases and unwanted pregnancies in young adults, I think this is a very wise message to go with an adult-themed packet of sweets.
This is Tesco's selling this. So a lady's just overheard me reading this out. Sorry, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
77.
77. Do you think this is okay, that children should be buying sweets like this?
Not at all.
No.
Just like I said at the start of this video, reality and facts don't matter to Laura Nina. She's now distressing a 77-year-old woman with a packet of sweets that she had to tiptoe to reach, claiming they are aimed at kids. These sweets are not aimed at kids, and if we think about this, in a rational way, I see an Netflix series that's on its 4th season, and with a simple rebranding of some silly sweets, they have managed to get advertising that money couldn't buy, with truffers telling everyone about this Netflix series, in fits of rage, all over social media. Useful idiots and all that.